Hey, it's me. I am up. Hey, it's me. I got up earlier than usual today. Hey, it's me. I got up earlier than usual today because the water is going to be off in my building for a couple of hours, and I had to make sure I could get showered and get myself together before that happened. So if I'm a little groggy, that's what's going on. I'm not a morning person. I don't see sunrise unless it's from the other side. So that's what's happening. And I got a little time to talk to you before I have to leave and go to radiation. I have three, and then I'm done with radiation. So I've set a couple of alarms just to make sure I don't talk too long. First of all, because nobody want to hear all that. Second of all, because I got to get out of here. This morning I woke up thinking about a conversation that I had with a friend of mine yesterday. We talked about the importance of guarding your energy. She always thought she was really outgoing. And what the pandemic has taught her, and being in solitude for most of the time, is that she does need people. You know, she does need some interaction with people, but it drains her over time. And she was like, "Can you believe that?" I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of how I live." I'm an introvert. I'm very much an introvert. People don't usually think I am, or don't believe me until they really get to know me, because I'm friendly. Like, I'm friendly. I do care about people. I care about the people in my life, and even when I see bad things happening to people who I don't know, like, I really, I empathize with them. I hate to see things like that happening to people, well, most people. So she was surprised by that, but that's me. And one thing the pandemic has taught me is just how comfortable I am in being by myself. I like it to the point where I wonder if something's wrong with me because I like people. Like, I want to know you're okay. I want to know if there's something that I can do to help your life be better. Like, if you're going through something, what can I do to help you? Sometimes I do like to socialize, but after I socialize, especially if I'm around a bunch of people, I need like 3-4 days of laying down. I'm being extreme. That's extreme, but I need some time to just recharge my batteries. When I'm around a whole lot of people, I can't hear my own voice. I can't hear my own heartbeat. I can't hear my own thoughts. I feel like it's easy to get caught up in the sway of things. I'm just talking about recognizing your own voice, your own impulses, and not being swayed by the loudest voice in your ear. I need that. That's very important to me. Something I heard somebody say pretty recently that I was like, yes, I get it. Be quiet. It's my phone. My phone is beeping at me, probably reminding me of something somebody said very recently that resonated with me. Is I told you I got alarms, child. I got alarms. Okay, I got about 10 minutes. Is that they're friendly but not social, and that resonated with me. Like, I'm friendly most of the time. I'm friendly, yeah, most of the time. But I am good, like, on my own. I could do pandemic lockdown for a whole nother year, and I wouldn't have a problem. I've never been bored in my life. Like, I legit, it sounds crazy, but I try to think of times when I'm bored, because so often over this past year, that's what I heard. I'm bored. I'm stuck at home. I haven't been bored once. I haven't felt stuck at home because I created a home that I feel comfortable in, and all my things are here. I'm comfortable. So I didn't feel stuck at home. And so I started to Google, like, what are the introverts thinking? And I found a lot of people who felt the way I did. So I felt a little less like a weirdo, but who knows? Maybe we're all weirdos. As far as loneliness is concerned, I can't recall ever feeling lonely. I'm glad I haven't experienced it. It sounds like a terrible thing. But like I got too many people in my head, you know, keeping me company, like too many thoughts at all times. And there have always been ways to reach out. Before we had the internet and social media and texting and all that, we had the telephone, you know. Plus, I got 6 sisters, 6 younger sisters. Somebody was always had something going on. So I don't know what that feels like. It just sounds awful, but that's not an issue that I have. One thing that I have realized over this past year and a half now, how's long? Yeah, a year and a quarter now, is that it's good for me to use social media less than I was before. I enjoy Twitter. Like, I enjoy the conversations that I see on Twitter, most of the conversations that I see on Twitter. I follow a lot of just like sharp, funny, brilliant people, and I'm fascinated by how their minds work, how witty they are, how much I learn from them. A lot of my friends that I have now, close, dear friends, I met them on Twitter first. A lot of them are actors and actresses. We met because we were talking about the same thing. So we would follow each other and then chat. And then it's like, hey, let's get together and have coffee. Let's get together and do this. One time, a whole group of us, must have been like 13 of us, got together for cocktails. And some of those people are dear friends of mine today. So good things can come from social media. Bad things can come from social media too. And one of those things that I've noticed is getting into arguments about things that have nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your life, but all of a sudden, you know, John called Keisha the N-word because he woke up wrong or whatever it is, and now you're either arguing with John or you got to report him or you got to go to Keisha's aid or whatever, which, you know, if you see that happening, please look out for people. But I don't have to do that. Like, I've been off social media. I may check Twitter every few days for the trending topics. So I'll just look, you know, okay, what are the trending topics, so I can keep up with what's happening in the world. That's where I generally get my news, and NPR News and my local NPR station. And that's it. I turned on CNN a few weeks ago, and before I knew it, my shoulders were like this. Like I was sitting over here at my table, and I was just like this, just watching the news. Like, just like the world is burning down, and I didn't need it. I realized, I said, I have not been stressed out. I'm stressed out right now. I don't need this. And I just turned it off, and I haven't turned it back on since, and I've been fine. So I mentioned in a prior video that there's probably been a lot of changes for most of us, if not all of us, over the past year and a quarter. There have definitely been changes for me. Last year, I saw that I needed some changes. I needed to make some changes. This year, I see it even more. So the wheels are turning in my head. This is not that video, but I'm gonna talk through some of it with you. Some of it's a little scary, you know, when you're thinking about making major changes, and I'm thinking about making some major changes, and I'm thinking through them right now. I'm doing some writing to figure out, okay, like how do I do this? Do I really want to do this? Like, is this gonna blow up my life? Because my life's not terrible now, but there are some things that have to be changed. And lessening my social media usage is one of those things. So I will still be on social media. When I come back, I'll be on social media, but it'll be parsley instead of a side dish, or definitely not the main dish. It'll be a little, you know, you sprinkle a little parsley on the side of the plate. All right, let me check in and see what so-and-so is saying. And then when it gets negative and it's not something that I think I can change by arguing with somebody on the internet, then I gotta go. I don't want to expend my energy in that way. Also, people. Some people are energy vampires, and this year, has shown me who I really enjoy interacting with, and who this might be bad, but it's the truth. Some people who I'd be cool with just knowing they're okay over there and never speaking to again. Like, they just take way too much energy, and I just, I can't do it. I have to have some energy for myself. I have to have some energy for my immediate circle. And if you're bringing me drama or you need attention every second of every day, I can't with you. I'm not the one. I'm not for you. And we're not for everybody. And when we try to be for everybody and all things to everybody, we not only dishonor ourselves, but we spread ourselves too thinly. And we get to the point where we're not good at anything for anybody. And I don't want that. I've recognized that in myself, and there's a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of people that I am backing away from. Don't get caught up in the FOMO, which is fear of missing out. You ain't missing nothing. Unless you have people who are dependent on you for care. Turn your phone off sometimes. It's okay. I used to not turn my phone off. I did a couple times, and then I turned it back on. This was years ago when we first got cell phones. I would turn my phone off, and then I turned my phone on, and I realized some bad things had happened and nobody could notify me. So for a decade, maybe even more, I wouldn't turn my phone off completely. Now, when I'm done, I'm done. Phone is off, because if you're bleeding or you're on fire, why are you calling me? You ought to call 911. I'll find out when I turn my phone back on, and then I'll come visit you. I'll see what you need. But I need my peace, and I need to take care of me, and you need to take care of you. All right? And then we'll be better at taking care of each other, to be quite honest. Okay, that's all I got. I should probably get out of here. My phone was beeping at me. My Fitbit has been buzzing at me. Oh, I got a few more minutes. Yeah, that's it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye.